Good morning. All right, guys, sitting on my computer. Sorry, running a tad behind here. So here we are. Good morning. Okay, we're going to wait for a few of you to get logged in. I'm going to get adjusted. Oh, that's funny. Sister was just right here, like bugging me. As soon as I started talking, he's like, oh, she's talking to no one. I guess I better go to my bed. Oh, gosh, that's so funny. Okay, let's get logged in here. Ready to go. I'm going to set my timer. And we're going to get going. I hope all of your weeks were good. Can you believe we hit week 4? We did it. And today's going to feel so good today. I'm ready for it. I'm sure you're ready for it. This is the best way to end the week. Yay, we got Chambray here. Good morning. All right. So I'm just looking for some music here. All right. So moving on to next month. So we do start right up. And for those who aren't re-signing back up for February, I know on Wednesday we didn't do the fitness assessment like I'd planned. I gave you a different workout. If you're not signing up, I'll give you the link to Zoom in on Monday to do the fitness assessment with us. So you'll get that link to do that. So have no fears. I got you covered. All right. I think we're about ready to go. So let's set a timer. And do get signed up. You can get it signed up online, or you can get signed up calling in. For those that did testimonials back in December, like what I asked, you do get a discount. And so you just call into Alta Canyon and let them know you get a discount for boot camp, and they will get that applied. You can't get the discount online. So, all right, guys, let's get moving. Let's get going. We're going to turn the music on here, turn things on, and let's get started. So go ahead, standing at the end of your mat here. Ready, move things a little bit here. All right. Normally I'm not this behind. It's just kind of been one of those mornings. Super fun. All right, got some music going. Wow, we're ready to go. All right, so give me a nice deep breath in. We know my normal warm up here. So holding it here, give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back as we come down. And let's round it up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down. Again, deep breath in. Flat back down. You got it. Round it up nice and slow. Again, deep breath in. Flat back down. Round up. All right. One more time here. Deep breath in. Flat back down, holding at the bottom here, hold it here, let everything hang. We're going to rock our hands to one side of the feet and then back over to the other side. Keep going. I'm just going to adjust a few things. Keep going, rocking it side to side at your tempo, at your pace. Beautiful. Bring it back to center here and round it up one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath in. We're going to drop one hand down to the side as we reach up and over. This is my favorite way to start our warm-up, up and over. It's a great way to build heat in the body. We're hitting everything up and over. So I do start a lot of classes just like this. Lift up and over. This time we're going to hold a little longer, so we're going to go up and over. And I want you to look up towards the ceiling and pull that top shoulder back. Good. Deep breath in, up and over, up and over. Look up towards the ceiling. Wonderful. Bring that back down. Interlock those fingers. Let's open that chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Take the chest to the ceiling. Lift that chin. You got it. Bring that down and relax. All right, I'm going to take the end of my mat here. All right, give me that nice deep breath in. Flat back down. Let's walk it out to plank. Walk it out. Holding it here. Wrists and shoulders are in alignment. Holding that core. Beautiful. Let's drop down to our knees. Roll the toes, and let's take it all the way down to the mat. Bend those elbows as we take it down. Lift that upper body into that half cobra. Lift, and then back down. Pushing our tops of our feet against the mat. Lift. And down again. You got it. Lift. We're going a little higher each time we're lifting, warming up that back, waking up the arms and shoulders, lift. Beautiful. One more time, lift nice and high. Pull those shoulders down with your ears and holding it here. Hold it here, lift that chin. Beautiful. We're going to take it to all fours. All fours. Give me cat and cow. So let's draw that belly button in, arch that back. Tuck that chin. You got it. Lift it, take it the other direction. So we lift the chin and pop the hips. You got it. Again, take it, tuck that chin, round that upper back, take it up and lift. Beautiful. Let's do it again. We got 4 more here going at your tempo, your pace. If there's one direction you want to spend a little more time in, you go ahead and do that. Look at that arch and round. You got it. 2 more. 1 more here. And we'll take it right back to our neutral spine. Beautiful. Take those feet out a little wider. Let's press it back into child's pose. Dropping the hips, arms over the head, putting the forehead on the ground, holding it there. Beautiful. We're going to dig our toes in and press it back to a modified down dog. So I'm going to dig my toes in, walk my hands out so they're not under my shoulders, and press my hips to the ceiling. I have a bend in my knee, and my hips are high towards the ceiling. Head is dropping. Beautiful. I'm going to walk my hands out a little bit more, push my hips up, and drop one heel at a time as we're in that running down dog. Continuing to really push to the palms of the hands. Keep them going. In 3, 2, 1. Press both heels back and down. Let's bring our right foot high into the air to that 3-legged downward dog. We're going to swing that all the way forward into that pigeon pose. Now, as I've said, if this is too much on your knees, your option is to go here. Okay, if that pigeon pose is just too much, flip around and take it into that forward stretch. All right, our pigeon pose. Make sure our hips are on the ground. Let's take it down. Really try to flatten that back. Don't round that back. We want to flatten that back and lift that chin. Sink into that hip. We're getting deep into the glute. We're getting deep into the hip. Continue to hold it there. Walk your hands towards your knees. Well, your one knee. Continue to push that back leg down. Feeling good. Walk it back to center. You got it. Let's bring it all the way up. Dig your back toe in and press it back to plank. If you're on your back, go ahead and switch legs. Okay, we're going to work our way to switching legs. So we take it back into that down dog. Left foot high into the air. Let's swing that leg all the way forward as we sit into it. Yes. Sit tall and take it down to the elbows. Holding it there. Really feeling a stretch in the glutes and in the hips. Oh, it feels good. So good. Nice. Walk it towards your knee. Walk it towards your knee and hold it there. Try and keep our hip up off the mat. When we walk, that knee wants to fall. That hip wants to fall. Don't let it fall. Stay on the hip. Stay up on the knee. We got it. Bring it back to center here. Back to center here. We're going to lift up nice and tall. Lift that chin. All right, we're going to take it to plank. If you're on your back, you're going to flip around and join us in plank. So we're going to flip around into plank, hold plank. Holding it there. Let's press it back to our down dog again. Drop one heel at a time as if you're running in place. Continue to drop, pressing through the palms of the hands. You got it. We're going to drop both heels down. Beautiful. Walking our hands to our feet. Bend those knees. Round it up. Shoulders are back and down. We're going to take our left leg, step it forward. Big step forward into that lunge. We're going to flip around into our warrior positions. So we've got that foot that's turned in slightly. We got a bend in that front knee, warrior 2. So we're going to open that chest. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears and lift through that core. So we're lifting here, but dropping our shoulders here. Good. back hand comes up into warrior one as we really lift, lift. Remember, we're rotating our torso, just not our head and shoulders, our torso. Back into that warrior one. I think that's a warrior two. My young people are like, wrong. Here we go, flip into warrior one. Here's warrior two. Beautiful, last time in that warrior one. Let's rotate onto that back toe. So we are now in a lunge position. Dropping that hip down. Drop that hip down. Don't worry, we're not staying long. Beautiful. We're going to turn and rotate into warrior two. So turn your back foot and your upper body. Beautiful. Straighten both legs, toes towards me. Wonderful. Hinge at the hips as we take it down. Hinge at those hips as we come down. Hinge, 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 hinge. Hands come down. Let everything rest. Put a little bend in the knee if you need to. Take a nice deep breath. Put the arms out to the side again like you're an airplane and come back up. Come back up. Beautiful. Let's turn the other direction. I'm going to center myself again. Okay. We're going to turn towards the other leg, adjusting his knees. I'm sinking into it. My back foot is turned in slightly. Open the chest, bend that front knee. Holding it there. Sit tall. Remember, we're sitting tall here, but we're pressing down on the shoulders. Good. Rotate into that warrior two. Lift. Beautiful. Into warrior one as we rotate. Nice. That's warrior two. Warrior one. I'll get it this morning, you guys. I'll get it. Warrior one. Warrior two. Beautiful. Warrior one. We're going to stay here. Really lift the arms. Rotate through the torso. Go onto that back toe, into that lunge, and sink into it. Sink into it. Beautiful. Give me a couple deep breaths here. We're going to rotate back into that warrior two. So open the chest, turn that back toe as we sink into it. Beautiful. All right, both toes facing me. Both straight legs. Hinge the hips as we take it down. Hinge hips. Take it down all the way down. Let the hands hang. Lower the head. Holding it there. We're going to take one hand and we're going to put it in the middle of our legs. Okay, so halfway between each foot. And we're going to rotate to the ceiling as we rotate. Nice. Holding it there. Really try to open the chest. Put your hand on the ground. Really push into the ground and push that shoulder that's to the ceiling back behind you. Continue to hold it there. Let's switch. Other hand goes down. We're going to lift. And let's open that chest. Open that chest. Good. Try to not keep a bend in the knees at all. Really rotate. Open that chest. Drive your hand into the ground. Nice. Let's bring it down to center. Wonderful. I'm going to walk my hands over to one foot into a low lunge again. Low lunge. This time, let's drop that back knee. Drop that back knee and sit up tall. Take this front leg and let's take it back a little bit so we're a little more under the hip. Okay, here what I want you to do is take that leg and bring it out to the side. So I'm at an angle. And I want you to try to draw circles with that hip. So let me change what I'm looking like. Okay, so I'm here and I'm drawing a circle. Circle that hip. Push that knee into the ground. So we're just warming up those hips even more. Give me one more. Bring it back. Now what I want you to do is I want you to stand straight up. Stand straight up. Okay, my legs are in a lunge position. I'm going to take that back leg out to the side. And we're going to do that circle of the hip again. Circle of the hip. And if that's not making sense to you, even think moving that hip, that knee a little bit. Okay, so I know it feels a little weird. It looks weird, right? But I'm actually circling my hip. Nice. One more. Beautiful. We're now going to switch. So we're here. We're going to go over to the other side. I'm going to drop down to that back knee. Make sure it's under my hip. I'm going to take that front leg out. I want you to circle that hip. Circle that hip. Okay? It's like a kneeling Zumba move. So what we're doing is that ball and socket, right? We have our ball and socket. We're trying to get range to that ball and socket. You got it. Give me one more. Bring that front leg back. Lift to a high lunge. High lunge, yes. Bring it in a little. Bring it in a little. Bend the knees and give me that circle. I'm going to take the sling out a little bit more. Give me that circle. Circle. Then you got circling the hip. I know it feels a little weird. It's a little different. But it is awesome for that ball and socket. Circle that hip. One more. Beautiful. Let's step it forward. All right. What I want you to do is take those hands behind your head. We're going to interlock. So I'm going to interlock my fingers and put my hands behind my head, right on my neck. It's right on my neck here. And I want to take it. I'm going to lift up a little bit. Okay. So I'm really lifting. I'm trying to pull my head off my neck. Okay. Once we're here, I want you to pull your belly button in and take a nice deep breath in. So take a nice deep breath in. Pull my belly button in. I'm going to exhale, but keep my belly button pulled in. So exhale. Keep that belly button in. Again, deep breath in. Still pulling up on the head. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Inhale in. Pull up on the head. Exhale. Keep your belly button pulled in. Beautiful. I'm going to take those feet about hip distance apart. Still pulling on that neck and the head, pushing the head up. We're going to take it down into a squat and then come back up. Take it into a squat. Still open those elbows. Open your elbows and pull up on your head. Give me two more. Down and lift one more. Hold the bottom now. We're going to stay in the squat and rotate. I want you to rotate right at the hips as we open the chest. So the only thing that moved was my spine. Deep breath in. Let's take it the other direction now. Keep those elbows open. Pull up on the head as we rotate to the other side. Nice, slow, and controlled. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Rotate. Rotate. As we open, open, open. Push into that neck. Keep those elbows open. And switch it over to the other side as we rotate. Rotate. Open, open, open. Beautiful. Come back to center here. Take those feet out a little wider. We're in that squat, and let's sink a little lower to our squat now. A little lower. We're going to rotate. Rotate. Open the chest. Open those knees. Beautiful. Switch over and rotate. Really open those elbows. Open those elbows. Weights on all four corners of the feet. Bring it back to center. Looking down. Round it all the way up. Okay, just straighten it up. Release those hands. Beautiful. Give me a nice deep breath in up. Lift, interlock. Grab that wrist and lift to the ceiling. Beautiful. Flat back all the way down. All the way down. Beautiful. Round it up one vertebrae at a time. One more time. We're going to take it to the ground. Deep breath in. Flat back down. Wonderful. Holding it here. We're going to sit right onto the mat. Let's take it all the way down. All right. We're going to do my favorite fire log. So one foot on top of the other. It is snowing here, you guys. I don't know what it's like where you're at. Lean it forward, but it is snowing right now. It's a wonderful thing, right? That's what we want to hear is it's snowing. Yeah. As long as I don't have to drive in it, which I do. So I'm not too happy about that, but so is life. Beautiful. Let's bring that up and switch sides. Other leg on top. Lean it forward. Beautiful. Make sure that we're leaning from the hips and not rounding our back. We want to sit tall, chin up, and leaning forward. You got it. Keeping it there. Nice stretch up to those glutes. Wonderful. Let's bring that up and let's take it into frog. So I'm going to turn to the side. You can do this facing me. So you can stay on your mat if you want. We're taking my feet out, my knees out nice and wide. And then my feet are going to go out wide too. And take it down to my elbows. Once I'm here, I'm going to push back. And I'm going to take my knees out a little wider because I want that really, really deep stretch. Your goal here is to keep your heels as wide as your knees or wider. Pushing that way back. Relaxing that upper body. Relax that upper body. Breathe. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. And that feels good. Those hips actually are stretching quite nicely. We actually did a lot at the beginning, those hip circles and everything. Just really loosen those tight hips. Beautiful. Let's come all the way back up. All the way back up into a seated position. All right. Sit nice and tall. We're going to turn and rotate looking to the back of the room. Sit really, really tall in that upper body. You got it. Nice. Walk it over to the other side and rotate. Feeling so good. Bring it back to center. All right, guys. Give me a nice deep breath and inhale up. Hands come down to heart center as we exhale. Give me a nice deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale. As we come down. Again, deep breath in. Fill those lungs with everything and push all the way down again. All the way, all the air. One more time, guys. Deep breath in. Bring it back down. Namaste, which means the light me honors the light in you. Beautiful job today. How we feel? We did a couple of different things today. They felt good. That's what I like everything. Our body gets used to certain things. Stretching is one of those things you can do over and over again. Your body won't get as used to it as certain other things. But good job. I hope that was a great way to end your week. We start again our new round on Monday. So get signed up either online or call in and get that done. I pull numbers on Saturday, so get it done before Saturday. Okay, I think that's everything. Please have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your Friday. Make good choices. Hopefully it's not snowing where you're at. And I will see you guys Monday morning at Alta Canyon for Fitness Assessment Day. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.